Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and first and foremost, really quickly, I want to say thank you so much for clicking on this video today. I do truly appreciate it. I've been enjoying this game a ton. As you can see, I've been doing basically daily uploads on it, and it's just been a treat for me. And so if you click on the video and you're watching, thank you so much. Really means a lot to me. But anyways, with that being said, I did want to go ahead and show off some ranked PvP matches and some decently high ranked PvP matches. At least I think so anyways. You can let me know in the comments down below if I'm incorrect. But when it comes to ranked PvP matches, it's difficult for me because of my time zone, or when the ranked is open, because either I'm working because I do have a full-time job, or I'm sleeping because it's literally in the middle of the night. So it's very difficult to record ranked PvP matches. So in this case, with the footage that we're going to see, I'm going to do post commentary on this. It was ranked PvP matches, and I believe they were pretty high ranked. So before we jump into those matches, I did want to go ahead and show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So I am at Legendary Hero T4. So if we take a look at the rankings, I am 5 in my server, and I do want that #1 spot. I really do want that #1 spot. So I've been grinding out PvP. I mentioned this in the past video, and we're taking it serious. So anyways, wanted to go ahead and show that. We're going to jump into that post commentary for the ranked PvP matches, and I'm just going to go ahead and give you guys my thoughts, give you guys my thought process on why I'm making certain plays, and show you the difference between lower ranked PvP matches and higher ranked PvP matches, because there is a massive difference. So with that being said, let's jump straight into it. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the first match here, and as you can see, Legendary Hero T4, and he has a lot of dubs on him. He has a lot of dubs. So if we take a look at it, he's rocking Iida, Todoroki, and Uraraka, a very strong team. Now, I led with All Might, and I'm rocking Uraraka and Tokiami myself. Tokiami as my anchor, because I feel comfortable with Tokiami as my anchor, and then Uraraka in the middle. But as you can see, what we're doing right here is just going in on this Iida, because when it comes to the All Might Iida matchup, I think All Might wins that 10 out of 10 each and every time, even with a very skilled Iida player. I don't think there's much that they can do up against All Might. Now, this is a little bit different here with this Todoroki, because he does have some tools in his kits that can go ahead and stop All Might in his tracks, as you've seen already. But I'm just trying to be aggressive and oppressive to him, so he can't get his skills off. But as you can see, it's not working too well. And then he did a very interesting switch here to Uraraka, which I don't think I would have done, because as you can see with All Might, I can just tornado, and I have a lot of skills, and I just went and Detroit smashed his whole life. Right there. I don't think Uraraka was a great switch for him, but nonetheless, I went ahead and took it, and he went ahead and killed my All Might, which is perfectly fine because we have his Uraraka almost done. And his Todoroki, I'm not too threatened by with my other two characters that I have on the back line there. Now, he's trying to go crazy, and he went ahead and dropped in. Luckily, I was able to roll out of the meteor, so not bad. Now, this is where playing the patient game is going to be important, because you want to make sure you get that priority. And I only needed one hit, as you can see, and we got that off. Now, Uraraka against Todoroki, I think Todoroki has a really good advantage. I think this is a good matchup for Todoroki, because his skills can really take Uraraka out of her game. Luckily, I'm pretty decent with Uraraka, so what I try and do is just move around. I try and be patient. I went in the air right there because I saw that he went into his fire form. When he went into his fire form, I knew that there wasn't much that he can do to get me out of the sky until he switched back into his ice form, and then he was able to take me out. So that wasn't that good. Now, luckily, I was able to get him there with the meteor, but then he went ahead and hit me with that fire blast, which is a really good skill for Todoroki. Now here, I wanted to be super aggressive with Tokiami, and I knew that skill with the W was able to catch him, and then I just ult him right off the bat. And not leave anything up to chance. So that was the first match, and when it comes to these higher ranked PvP matches, being patient, making sure you understand the matchups are going to be crucial. So we have another very skilled player here with Todoroki, Kirishima, and Uraraka. Once again, very, very strong characters. Now, he went ahead and went straight into his Kirishima. He took his Todoroki out because he knew Todoroki's not the best matchup for All Might. Went into Kirishima, who is an excellent matchup for All Might. And look at that damage. Kirishima outputs some stupid damage, and it's incredible. And Kirishima is one of the best characters to use against All Might because of his super armor, because of his counters. He just has a lot of tools to counter All Might. So what I did is I decided to get All Might out of there and switch into what I find to be a more favorable matchup is Uraraka, and I went straight to the air. I went straight to dropping that meteor, and I covered into the meteor, so I didn't allow that Kirishima to be able to do anything. And then I went straight into a quick attack because I wanted to catch him off guard. I tried to go for a spin right there, and it didn't work. And then he switched into his Todoroki because he knows Todoroki's a good matchup against Uraraka. So when you're playing these higher ranked PvP matches, knowing the matchups are going to be instrumental, because if you're in a bad matchup, you're just going to get absolutely washed, and that's what you don't want to happen. But luckily, I was able to catch him in a very nice combo, drop the meteor so he can't do too much, and now he's shooting out those icicles. Luckily, I was slightly out of the range. I still think they should have hit me, but I think I was slightly out of the range. Now, I wanted to get Uraraka out of there because I didn't like the matchup. I bring Tokiami in because I like this matchup just a little bit better. He was trying to slide around. Luckily, I was able to catch him right there. And then he switched into Kirishima, which I still don't mind this matchup as much with Tokiami. I feel very comfortable here, so I just stayed with my Tokiami. I didn't plan on switching anytime soon. I just wanted to make sure that I keep that Kirishima at a distance, because as you can see, once he closed the distance, it's kind of it's kind of a wrap at this point. So luckily, I'm able to get out of there, able to go ahead and drop the W. It didn't connect like I wanted to, and I got hit by Kirishima. Luckily, I can get out of there, and then I just wanted to get some distance. I was able to get some distance. I was able to luckily land that attack, and then I went straight into the ball. Luckily, that landed, and then I missed the W, which was quite unfortunate. He's going in charging, trying to close the distance, obviously, and I'm just trying to keep the distance. I'm waiting for my W to cool down, but I thought if I threw that ball out there, I might catch him, and I did, luckily. Threw the W out and just went into a combo, straight into a Tokiami ult, which was absolutely fantastic, and we were able to get the KO on Kirishima, and I'm feeling really good at this point against Todoroki and Uraraka, but it's still a close match nonetheless, because his Todoroki, he knows what he's doing with him. He's not a newbie with him, obviously. So at this point, I'm throwing out skills. I should not have done that Q. I did that out of anticipation. A lot of times, luckily he missed that ult. I slap him here with the W, and I'm able to try and start a combo, but he was able to get out of it. But I was hoping to anticipate his moves. This was a bad switch out by him, by the way, going into Uraraka, because I was able to then counter him with Tokiami, which Tokiami is a fantastic matchup against Uraraka. I think Tokiami counters her really, really well with a lot of his skills. So she's actually putting in a lot of work right there, but luckily I was able to snatch her. She got away. She threw that down to cover her tracks, and then she went back up in the air. I'm not sure why. Now, I had Dark Shadow ready, and I didn't even know. I went to go do the ball, and Dark Shadow was ready, unfortunately, but it wasn't too bad because I'm able to go ahead and close the distance on this Uraraka and able to get some combos in. Now, Dark Shadow was done. He went up in the air and got me because I was very low health. So he knew that and, you know, went ahead and did that right away. Now, the All Might matchup here, I'm just trying to be super hyper aggressive. He went for the meteor, which was not a good move because I was able to then cut him off and get my attack in. So I was able to take that Uraraka out really quickly. I wanted to be hyper aggressive in that matchup. Now, the Todoroki, once again, I think has some decent skills against All Might and is able to match up pretty decent with his fire and ice skills. So caught me right there. I try to be a little cheeky and catch him. Now, the Uraraka matchup, once again, it's going to be difficult against Todoroki. So basically what I want to try and do is just gain priority to get my combo, because I know if I can get him in a combo, then he's done. He went for that skill right there, which I hate that skill on Todoroki because it doesn't track and it's easily missable. So he tried that and that was a mistake. And he missed that attack right there, which was quite unfortunate. Then luckily I was able to catch him with Uraraka and then finish the job. But anyways, guys, I do hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed seeing these higher ranked PvP matches. They are very tense. They do become very, very you get into it, for lack of a better term. You get really into it, and man, it's just tons of fun. It gets my adrenaline going, and I enjoyed. If you want to see more, make sure you drop a like, comment down below that you want to see more, and I hope you enjoyed the video once again. I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure you have an absolutely fantastic day. Remember to stand out, be different, have fun, go further beyond in everything that you do. And until next time, my boys, until next time, it's your homie Cody GT, and I'm out. Bye, guys.